And a strong reaction coming in from the BJP. They've hit out at the JPC after adopting the report on 2G.
This report has been adopted by the use of a contrived majority, and it has been adopted without any consideration. It was listed to be adopted first for consideration and then for adoption. There was no consideration. The report is based on entirely wrong facts. It is based on falsehood and on biased findings. The report has violated the law of natural justice because crucial witnesses have not been examined by the committee. So this report is truly like the ordinance which Mr. Rahul Gandhi has rejected.
2G case, this government's reputation stands destroyed before the bar of public opinion. I am sure there will be conviction. But this was not a JPC report. It was a bailout report to bail out Dr. Manmohan Singh and Chidambaram. And therefore, unlike the whole consideration of report, which is a normal parliamentary practice, we were almost forced to vote for it. And majority was contrived. For 5 months, no meeting was there. But it's the blackest day. We will certainly administer our strong note of dissent. But let me tell you, the public face of this government stands completely stigmatized.
And it's not just the BJP, even the left has hit out at the JPC. Sitaram Yechuri saying that the report and the adoption has been bulldozed.
Earlier JPCs, you've had a very long discussion on the report itself, and then it's finally either adopted unanimously or voted upon. Here we didn't go through that procedure at all. To say that the report was lying with the members for 5 months is a meaningless statement, because unless there is a meeting called to discuss the report, it cannot be discussed. So there is no such discussion. When the report was circulated, I had given a letter to the chairman saying that these are the questions that the Honourable Prime Minister and these are the questions the Honourable Finance Minister need to answer. And it would be better if Mr. Raja is called for examination. There was no responses to that. So the net result is that you had this report being bulldozed through what I can call the tyranny of the majority. There is no doubt Mr. Raja is culpable. Nobody is here to defend him, because it's very clear that he has made many acts of omission.